What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to The Last of Us. I do have my coffee, and we are here at the bus depot. Finally arrived at Salt Lake Hospital. See if the Fireflies are capable of doing what they said they were. See if they'll keep up on the deal. And I do actually have some interesting thoughts on the last episode that I didn't get time to touch on before we wrap the last one up. So I'll go ahead and talk
Well,
about that a little while we move forward.
tell you, on a day like this, I just sit on my porch, pick away at my six string. Yeah, once we're done with this whole thing, I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar. Yeah, I reckon you'd really like that.
Joel seems like he's embraced
What do
the
you say?
fatherhood role here.
Ellie, I'm talking to you.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, sure, that sounds great.
She seems like she might be struggling with all this. Now, back when I first watched the TV series, granted it had been a long time since I had played this game, I actually had some criticisms of the way the show did David and the way they handled the cannibals. I was adamant that the game did it better. I thought they had more emotional impact and weight the way that the video game did it, but I actually don't think so anymore. Having just replayed that section right after watching the show, I actually think the show might have improved that section. I think the way the show handles that puts a lot more emphasis and explanation into those cannibals and David and how that all kind of works out. And it definitely shows the impact on Ellie a lot more. You kind of just see her butcher the dude here and then we move on. Like, you're seeing the impact now, but not so much in the moment. I think they painted a lot darker of a picture of those cannibals and of David in the show. So, a thumbs up, 10 points for the TV show. Actually, rather appreciate the TV show in hindsight. Beautiful, we have goodies in this RV. It's a little family photo, forgive us. What would there be to forgive? Oh, I see. I'm guessing they all just called it quits. Maybe ran out of food, decided the world is just scuffed. Not much to be done anymore, and so decided to check out. I'm imagining that's what went down here. Now we have 100. We already got Shiv Master. Let's get the max health. No reason not to, right? We're already here and we have the 100, surprisingly. I wasn't expecting to have 100 materials just yet.
I dreamt about flying the other night.
You did.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Go on, tell me about it.
So, I'm on this big plane full of people, and everyone is screaming and yelling because the plane's going down. So I walk to the cockpit, open the door, but there's no pilot. I try to use the controls, but I obviously have no clue how to fly a plane. And right before we crash, I wake up. I've never been on a plane. Isn't that weird?
Well, you know, dreams are weird.
You know, planes are overrated, Ellie. You're not missing out on much. I don't mind flying, it's not a high thing. For me, flying is more irritation of being cramped in a tiny little space like that for so long. Frustrates me. Always want to stretch my legs and stuff. Place looks very bombed out and neglected. Any hidden goodies back here? Not sure how many of the Firefly pendants we found out of all the ones that are there, but must have gotten a decent chunk. I feel like I've been pretty thorough in my exploration. Maybe not during the Ellie segment last time, but kind of because I feel the sense of urgency, right? Looking for her. This doesn't look like it's gonna hold as much promise as the last one. Place looks very bombed out and abandoned, just like the last facility. Hopefully they did better this time and actually stuck around.
There's that hospital the Firefly mentioned. Come on, kiddo.
She's very lackadaisical about all this. She seemed way more lively and interested in reaching our destination before. Kind of just moseying along right now. Wonder if that's due to what happened with David or something else.
Through here, huh?
She's barely even talking back to us. The chatty jokes are gone. What do we have here? Lucia, we made it to the quarantine zone. I wanted to call you, but all the phone lines are down in this city. They told us that they can deliver letters between the different zones, although it will probably take a week or two to reach you. We're in good spirits. Anna talks about you a lot. She really misses you. I'm surprised at the calmness and maturity she's shown throughout this craziness. I feel like I've been the emotional one. I find that she's comforted me most of the time. We've raised her well. I hope all is well on your side of the country, and I really hope to hear your voice soon. Love, Graham. Man, the long-distance relationships in an apocalypse. That is...
Didn't have a clue back then.
Intense. I can't imagine having no way to talk to or
Well, we could use that
communicate
ladder.
with your loved one. You just kind of gotta guess that they're still alive, that everything's okay. It seems miserable. But a lot of sleepless nights wondering about what ifs.
Here we go.
Come on, Ellie.
Ellie? Ellie?
What?
The ladder. Come on.
Right.
What's going on with you, Ellie? She seems so zoned out and detached. On the bright side, Joel seems to have recovered plenty fine.
Oh my god.
Whoa. What is it? Ellie! Ellie!
That's not cool.
You gotta see this.
What is it? What the hell is...
What are you seeing, Ellie?
Are you kidding me?
Well, whatever it is, it got some life back into her.
Come on, hurry up.
I'm not seeing what you're seeing.
You see this?
My dear.
Shh, don't scare it.
I won't.
What are you doing?
It's all right. Come here. Come here. There you go. Hurry up. Come on.
Hey there. So fucking cool. Aw, where's it off to? Here, come on, let's go.
Slow down, kiddo.
They did a pretty good job recreating this in the show, too. With real deers. Oh, deers. With real giraffes and some CGI assistants, of course.
Oh, man. Wow,
Doesn't this just look beautiful?
look at those things.
Very peaceful.
So, is everything you were hoping for?
It's got its ups and downs, but Can't deny the view, though.
On that we agree. You definitely can't deny the view. Alright, come on, kiddo.
We don't have to do this. You know that, right?
What's the other option?
Go back to Tommy's. Just be done with this whole damn thing.
After all we've been through. Everything that I've done. It can't be for nothing.
I understand her perspective here. A lot of people died along the way, right? Everything we went through with Tess, Bill, the things she's gone through before she even found her way to us.
Look, I know you mean well, but there's no halfway with this. Once we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Okay?
Well, I ain't leaving without you. So let's go wrap this up.
Amen. At this point, they're pretty settled on each other. And found her another comic book.
There's that comic of hers.
Precipitate. The time has come for Daniela's second faster-than-light test flight. This time, the mission is not exploration, but infiltration. This time, Daniela is going too. Their payload, a 20-teraton anti-carbon bomb. Their crew, 8 of the most capable, suicidal, and dangerous men and women of the Last Watch. Their mission, the annihilation of the Traveler homeworld. That sounds like it's getting interesting. Again, I would totally read those. It kind of got me sold on the comics. Now, I'm sure, as we progress, nothing's going to be as simple as it has been so far this chapter. There's no way we maintain this level of ease of access. I know the game's going to want to go out with a bang. It does kind of make you wonder how humanity
This
lost.
place takes me back.
How so?
That was right after everything went down. I ended up in a triage just like this. And everywhere you looked, you just saw families torn apart. Whole damn world seemed to have turned upside down in a blink.
Is that after you lost Sarah?
Yes, it will.
I can't imagine losing someone you love like that. Losing everything that you know. I'm sorry, Joel.
That's okay, Ellie.
They're finally in a position where they're comfortable opening up to each other. I suppose it's more so surprising from Joel's end. He was the one resisting that. Big sign of how settled his mind is on Ellie. The adopted daughter. Which is very important to keep in mind going forward, actually. I will touch on, you know, the decisions we're going to face as we progress, but important to keep an eye on current events. I mean, after everything they've both been through, how could you not be sold on Ellie? It only grows on you. I can only imagine the kind of pressure and frustration, fear Joel's feeling, given what happened to Sarah. At this point, anything like that ever happening again would kind of be like a over my dead body situation. A map of Salt Lake City quarantine zone. Handwritten notes across the map indicate locations of evacuation routes, the hospital, and areas with no supplies left. That's gone. No more supplies. Evacuation route. Quarantine. Bus station. We're in bus station. They evacuated all the other places around us.
Time to go to work.
Yeah, let's take a look at this. We did just get the final toolkit, so perhaps we have some things we can do here. That was already maxed out. We only have 67 supplies, unfortunately. Let's do something with the shotgun. We have reload speed, capacity, fire rate. Let's do capacity. Top that off. Give the old bird some polish. Now we need 50 for most of these. 15 for the recoil. Let's just dump the recoil in. There's no reason not to at this point. Give it a pretty stock. I'm definitely a big fan of this. This is one of the highlights of the game for me, actually. I'm pretty sure I brought that up every single time I've hit a crafting bench, but the way that you change your weapons and maintain them is actually a very nice touch. I like that. It's not hyper realistic where you constantly have to strip it and maintain it, but it adds just enough flavor for me to think that he's taking care of all his weapons as he goes, keeping them in order, functioning.
Hey, Joel, I got something for you.
What'd you get?
Here. Maria showed this to me and I stole it. I hope you don't mind.
Wow.
Well, no matter how hard you try, I guess you can't escape your past. Thank you.
He's a good kid. The innocence of the young. A very nice touch. Well, this zone seems very locked up tight. We're not going that way. I hate how much ammo we don't have for the revolver. We have on the rest. Better just keep Diablo out, I think.
This time it's gonna be different. I just know it.
What do you mean?
They're gonna be there. The Fireflies.
I hope
Sure.
so. Well, this place looks miserable. I already don't like this place. It just makes sense and follows that if you were gonna have a horde of infested anything, it would be in a cold, dark, abandoned tunnel like this. That would be a bloater. Sounds like clickers too. Yeah, I think we're clear. That wasn't so bad.
Holy shit.
Stay quiet.
Yeah, you're telling me. No, we actually did see another. I'm gonna go replenish our axe real fast. We used 2 hits out of that. I want the full hatchet. There we go. Let's get some crafting done. Don't have many options, but I guess the flamethrower is not so important anymore because we have plenty of other ways to deal with that with the flamethrower now. Now I'm guessing we totally could have stealthed this without messing with the bloater the way we did. Yeah, it seems like maybe we could have stealthed through this.
Oh my god. There's so many of them.
I know, let's just keep at it.
I don't have to be a problem for us, Ellie. We're good. At this point, there's nothing we can't handle. We did across the whole of America, a little metro station full of infected's not gonna stop us.
Stay back.
That sounds like another bloater. Two bloaters. Hey, go check that out. hatchet has more health. Let's stick with the hatchet. Okay, so far so good. You want the bottle. Creates more noise. More Diablo ammo. Well, this place was chunky so far. Let's make some mollies. More bombs. Looks like that's gonna be all we got for now.
That crate could get us up there.
It's all you, Ellie.
Get on up there and drop that crate for me.
Ellie oop.
Okay.
Yeah, just shove it down.
We're good. I don't think they can reach us now.
Okay.
Careful, I know you can't swim.
Watch your step. That water looks pretty deep.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
what we can do once we're done.
What's that?
You can teach me how to swim.
You got it.
No, why not? This is fun dipping underwater, yeah.
I'm on the other side.
Whoa! Stop that ladder down for me.
All right, hold on.
Teamwork, making the dream work. At this point, me and Ellie are like a well-oiled machine here. Name a better duo. I'll wait.
All right, just stick to the edge. It's shallow over there.
Come on.
Freezing!
I thought we were gonna have to like jump in there to look for a pallet for her to stand on.
And another jam door.
Well, I don't like that. I don't think we have a choice though.
All right. Give me your foot.
Okay.
Come on. Get that door open. Look out! You okay?
They just surprised me. Man, I can't wait for those things to be worked out.
You and me both, kid. A workbench here. It'd be rude not to, right?
There you go.
Always take the shiv door. We're definitely in need of ammo anyway, so. We'll definitely take the fire fuel. Worth it just for that. Crafting wheel, what do we have? We can make more bombs.
Hey, look. There it is.
There it is. And we're at the... Alright, Joel. I think we're going for a swim.
Just stay put.
I'm not going anywhere.
I think we're likely going back the... Get our oxygen back. Did I have no reason to come through here? Yeah, we're onto something.
You made it.
I did.
All right, come on.
Was there ever any doubt, Ellie? Told you, well-oiled machine.
All right,
I'm aboard.
get on.
Okay. Okay, there. I'm on it. Be careful.
I got you.
How the hell am I getting up there? Ah, that ladder. Okay. Come on, Joel. Move your big ass.
Stand back. What happened?
Damn ladder broke off the wall.
Now what?
I'll figure something out.
I think we can probably prop it up, pull it up, and then use it to cross. God, it's a high ceiling, huh? Ingenuity. Relatively simple environmental puzzles.
Oh, I see. Good idea.
Big brain, right?
Oh, boy.
Just let me go ahead, and you follow my lead.
Okay, right behind you.
This looks fun. The ideal strategy here would be just to move fast, because for every second you stand on one of these, it could come loose. You don't want to just sling yourself across. Like, you could probably be doing this a little bit lighter-footed,
Okay.
but...
Come on, jump.
You're gonna catch me?
I got you. See? You didn't even need me.
Let's get the hell off this thing.
You would want to move quickly if you could. Fast and sure-footed.
Whoa! Ellie, Ellie, move!
Yep.
Joel! Here!
I got it.
That's a potential problem.
Ellie!
Buggy made it! Open you!
Ellie, give me your head! Give me your head before
Shit. She can't swim. We gotta get the...
Hands in the air!
She's not breathing.
Hands in the fucking air!
Come on.
Welcome to the Fireflies. Sorry about that. They didn't know who you were.
And Ellie?
She's all right. They brought her back. You came all this way. How'd you do it?
It was her.
Perseverance.
She fought like hell to get here. Maybe it was meant to be.
I lost most of my crew crossing the country. I pretty much lost everything. And then you show up, and somehow we find you just in time to save her. Maybe it was meant to be.
Take me to her.
You don't have to worry about her anymore. We'll take care
I
of her.
worry. Just let me see her, please.
You can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
The hell do you mean, surgery?
The doctors tell me the cordyceps, the growth inside her, has somehow mutated. It's why she's immune. Once they remove it, they'll be able to reverse engineer a vaccine. A vaccine.
But it grows all over the brain.
It does.
Find someone else.
There is no one else.
Listen, you were gonna show me where...
Stop. I get it. But whatever it is you think you're going through right now is nothing to what I have been through. I knew her since she was born. I promised her mother I would look after her.
Then why are you letting this happen?
Because this isn't about me, or even her. There is no other choice here.
Plenty of people have a choice, actually.
yourself that bullshit.
March him out of here. He tries anything, shoot him. Don't waste this gift, Joel.
Get up. I said get up. Go on. Move. I said move. Give me an excuse.
Which way?
What the fuck are you doing? Keep walking. I said keep walking.
Where was the operating room?
I ain't got time for this.
Where?
Where? Top floor, the far end.
The smuggler, he's in here.
Alright, now shit is definitely about to hit the fan. Now, before we get into all this, I'm actually going to split the episode, but real fast, I want to touch on some of my thoughts here. So, you'll notice immediately, Marlene there reneged on our deal. Since the first episode of this Let's Play, the reason why we were doing this was for double the guns that she stole from us in the deal with Robert. Where are they? Where are the guns? They broke the deal. They're not trustworthy. The Fireflies are not trustworthy at all. And not only did she renege on the deal, she also took our guns and was going to march us out of here without any food, without any supplies, without any weapons, and just kick us out the front door. And if we try and ask questions, she gave him orders to blow us away. For what? On top of that, not only did they just knock us unconscious, they also took Ellie unconscious, carted her immediately into surgery without waking her up, without asking for her permission or her consent. And consent is a huge deal with this. Whether or not she dies from the surgery, that is what it is, right? That's ultimately, that would be her decision. Even though she's 14 and in the modern world, she can't consent to this kind of surgery. But in the apocalypse world, I will allow that perhaps she would be able to. So, the Fireflies didn't ask. They didn't ask her if she was willing to do that. They took her unconscious, put her straight into surgery, just gonna cut her brain out without her knowledge at all. She came here willingly to try and help the world. And they're just gonna kill her for it without asking her if she would like to die. They're just gonna do that. Not even gonna give her like a chocolate bar beforehand. And then also Joel, who carted her across the whole country. So up to this point, Joel is, if you believe what they believe, and then this cure would somehow miraculously just work, even though it wouldn't. It's like an experimental drug. And honestly, even if you do cure somehow the hopping back and forth of the infection, that doesn't kill the currently infected. You can still get your throat ripped out. There's still bandits all over the wilds that we've ran into. Curing the ability of people to be infected by bites, that doesn't clean up the raiders and the hunters and all the people in the Badlands in between the QZs. That also doesn't do anything to the QZs. I would like to also point out that, do you really think the Fireflies would give Fedra this cure if they get it? Do you really think all the people in the quarantine zones that are innocents, that aren't Fedra, will be getting cured? Or do you think they'll use it as a weapon? That's if the cure even works. They didn't ask consent, they broke the deal, they're willing to kill Joel, because let's face it, kicking him out into the city with no weapons, no food, that's a death sentence. She's just sparing us the bullet in the back of the head right now, but that's a death sentence. Joel doesn't make it out of that alive. Not only that, takes Ellie in surgery without consent for some mystery miracle Hail Mary surgery. We don't like any of this. And for those reasons, we're certainly not going to let this happen. So the Fireflies and everybody involved in this is all cooked. They broke the deal, they broke the trust. At the end of the day, I view the Fireflies as terrorists. And they would certainly use the cure as terrorists would. They would use it to get a complete surrender from the government and become the new government. Then they would execute all the remaining Fedra agents and take control over all the quarantine zones. They will be in charge. They're not going to give it back to the people. They'll be in charge. They'll just become the new Fedra, and they'll cure who they want, and they won't who they don't. And honestly, all of that is just not worth it. From our perspective, Joel, we have finally got a daughter again. And we're supposed to give that up for these people? No. The Fireflies are cooked, and we're going to be the one to crank up the gas mark. So, all that being said, it is time to wrap this episode up. I'll split this here so that we can get the finale as its own little episode. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, as always, there is a tip link in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon with the finale for The Last of Us. Take care, everybody. Have an amazing day.